back to my channel. My name is Denisa and this is Budget with Nissa. On this channel we discuss all things budgeting and becoming debt-free. So look out for monthly budget setups, bi-weekly check-ins with cash stuffings and so much more. If these are things you'd be interested in, please don't hesitate to join me on my journey. So just click the like button and subscribe to my channel. The encouragement, of course, will be much appreciated. So let's go. Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, I want to share with you my weekly check-in for the dates 17th to the 23rd. So we'll be just going through what I spent this week in my cash envelope for this week, right? So let's go through. So this is my expense tracker and this is my weekly check-in sheet, and I have my calendar here where I'll put the stickers to show what expenses was made and all that. So I hope you are seeing these guys, right? So let's go. So on the 17th, if we check the expense tracker, we have no expenses for the 17th, so that will be a no spend. So let me find my no spend sticker to indicate. All right, so I'm using my Happy Planner sticker book where we have the budget boss. So this is what I use when I'm budgeting or doing my weekly check-ins and whatnot. So I'll use this. I'm using this cool blinged out no spend, right? So on the 17th, as I said, no funds were spent. So that's a go for me, right? So that's it. On the 18th. So on the 18th, we will not be discussing the money that was spent on my card. That will be a far different video. So we just check in. So in other words, where my cash envelope is concerned, I would not have spent anything on the 18th. However, on the 19th, so that will be another no spend as well. Even though it is indicated here, this is something I check outside of my cash binder, okay? Hope that is understood, right? So we're gonna look for another no spend for the 18th. Should I use, let's just use a nice purple. Right, so that's the 19th. The 18th, sorry. So on the 19th, however, we had two expenses, or three rather, right? And those were, let me look for that sticker just to indicate what I would have spent on a day. And I use the arrows to show. Right, so we'll use, so the 19th we had two. I'll use this pink dollar sign. Right, so you could share, probably you could comment below what your week was like, what your spending week was like. Right, so right, so the first expenditure for the 19th was $19.95, $19.95 books, stationery, right? And then we had another one, and I'll use a blue, and that one was for, that amount was for $109, and that was toiletries, and it is at our local Pennywise here. So that was toiletries. Right? So 109 and 1995. So that was the 19th. So now on the 20th, however, please excuse that, guys. Right, so on the 20th, alright, this one was a deposit, so we would not be entering this one. And we'll be using the, so the 20th was also a no spend. So let me get that one to indicate such. Right, so this one was also a no spend. And the other one was the 21st. And the 21st I would have spent, I had several transactions. So we have 1, 2, 3. Right? So let me get those stickers to show. Right. So we have the 21st, and 1. Right, so these are the 3 expenses we had, which were on the 21st we had a 2 at Super Farm, which was $15 each. $15, and then another 15, all at Super Farm. Right, so that is what that was. Right, and on it, right, so that will be it for the 21st. As I said, these that I would have highlighted, all these were online transactions that I would not record in this video with regards to the cash envelope, right? So that is it for expenditure for the week, for this week, 17 to the 22. Right, so let's go to the actual weekend check-in now worksheet, and let's see how that went with my cash envelope, right? So for gas, we spend nothing on gas, so that will still have the normal balance, which is $208, and we will just confirm, going through again. So we have 100, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is correct. So we have 208 in gas still, which will be used shortly. And then for next is food. Oh, sorry, I put this in and mixed up a little bit, so we're going with food. It should have been market, we will go with food, and that's $12. It should have $12. Nothing was spent, and it still has 5, 10, 11, 12. Right, so that's correct as well. In groceries or markets, we should have 55, because nothing was spent in groceries as well, and that still has $55. And then food and eating on, we still have $12. Right, so far so good. And then we have beauty or toiletries, which is Pennywise 174, but $109 according to my tracker. $109 was spent. I should have $64 in this envelope. As you know, any change or is put into my cash, my coin jar, so I just round off to the nearest dollar. 20, 10, 30, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Sorry, let's go. One more time. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63. Right? And that is correct. So $64 is in my beauty envelope. Alright, so $109 and $109 was spent, balance in this account is $64. And then for fun, I know I didn't update the tracker, but I would have taken they had 35, but I spent 30. Right, according to my expense tracker, I would have spent $30, and that would have left me with, should have left me with $5. So that's not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so this after the rest they said I should have only $5, $30 was spent in fun. $30. And this balance should be $5. Right, but we will see where that was where the error went with that one. Right, this week was sort of hectic, so we get that in order afterward. Alright, so in giving should have 14 or 24, sorry. So let's see, that's still the case. 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 13, 14. So $10 is used out of giving that was not recorded. Did I record it? And it wasn't recorded, but $10 was used, so I would only use it to give someone or for some purpose. We'll take it that is what will happen. So now we have $14 remaining. So we'll have to say spend $10 and the balance is $14. Right? So this is basically it. Our trackers are updated. Our envelopes are correct. As I said before, I will check back my envelopes and see where this extra $4 came from, and that is it. So thank you so much for joining for this short video on what I spent for the week. Look out for my budget projection for next month, and thank you so much for joining me, and see you in the next one. Peace, guys. Bye.